WWE absolutely love to tell you that they listen to the crowd. Everything they do is based on crowd reactions, crowd responses. They do it for the fans, right? Unless they don't like you. Unless your name is LA Knight. Unless your name is Karrion Kross. My booking right here, the gameplay you're watching is a TLC match for the title. That is the type of shit we want to be seeing. Not R-Truth versus Cena. Not Travis Scott coming out there. This is what we want. This is what... Look at him. Stomping him. This is what we want. But in reality, LA Knight is losing to Jeff Cobb. I'm not calling him JC Mateo. I'm not stupid. It's Jeff Cobb. I will never call him JC Mateo in my life. That is stupid. Never doing it. And Karrion Kross, I don't even know. I don't even know. Not even on the show. Not doing anything. Not doing anything related to... Well, just anything full stop. Literally nothing. He's losing on main event. Not Saturday night's main event. Not the main event of Raw. Not the main event of SmackDown. The show main event, which no one watches. He's losing on that. This is what we're working with Karrion Kross, Triple H. He loves, the entire company loves to tell you, we do things based on crowd responses, right? Why aren't they this time? LA Knight has been over for 2+ years. Still gets one of the biggest reactions whenever he comes out. And they do nothing with him. Karrion Kross, momentum, getting momentum. What do? They show him even less on TV. There was a period where he was on TV every week. I mean, it was a shitty backstage segment. Maybe say about 5 words and that's it. But he was at least on the show. Now, you don't even have that. Now you don't have him on the show, full stop. So it's like he's getting punished for having... Jesus Christ, he just pushed him into that ladder. But it's like he's being punished for getting over on his own. He's got over on his own, and Triple H doesn't want that. He has his favourites. He loves Damian Priest. Damian Priest doesn't get that crowd response, but he's in all these matches and, in air quotes, storylines. Not storylines, but involved in something at least. Jey Uso. He's the best example, right? Which is the entire reason they're giving you for why Jey Uso is getting pushed. Damn! On top of the ladder. By God, Mago! Anyway, distracted. Who's this? Hang on. He ain't in the company anymore. He's not in the company anymore. Get him out of there. Security. I don't even know which one that is. Is that Akam? Okay. Well. That'll... Yep, fair enough. That'll do. That'll do. What a return. What a return. Anyway. Jey Uso. The reason they give you for why he's got this Royal Rumble win and winning at Mania is crowd responses. The crowd love him. What about LA Knight then? LA Knight doesn't need a catchy song to get over. Karrion Kross doesn't need a catchy song to get over. They've done it on their own by just being good and good on the mic, good in the ring. People love them. Both of them are better than Jey Uso in the ring. Is it because they're not related to The Rock? Is that why? Is that what we're doing? You have to be related to The Rock to get a mega push, get a rocket. What has Karrion Kross done to deserve this booking? He has nothing. I have done a little bit of fantasy booking in my head. You guys can put your own fantasy booking in the comments, but I've come up with an idea. I feel Karrion Kross should play that darker character as he has been for years now. Keep that darker character. Heel or face, I don't really mind. He fits more as a heel. So I would probably keep him as a heel. Just because he's getting a good crowd response doesn't mean you have to turn him face. Because then it becomes forced. I don't know. I like him as a heel. But imagine his whole character is based in reality. Okay, I don't know about smacking kendo sticks over LA Knight's head, but we can go with that. But his whole character should be based on reality. Real life, his real life feelings. He's not getting enough screen time. He's not getting what he deserves in the company. Based in reality, people can relate to it. People know what he's saying is true. He's a he's a real person. So that's his character. He's frustrated. He wants to take his anger out on people that are getting the screen time. He might be about to win this ladder match, I tell you what. If he gets that ladder, he's getting the ladder. Go on! Oh, is he going to do it? Is it? Oh, this is it, isn't it? Karrion Kross WWE. Oh my god. Oh my god, you idiot. You know what? You don't deserve booking. Stay at home. Stay at catering. Why have you done that? Oh my god. Okay. Karrion Kross, mate. You deserve that. There was no reason on this earth to do that. You are not Jeff Hardy. You've just lost. You've just lost, surely. LA Knight, mate. Grab it. Grab it. Mate, I'll back whoever wins at this point. I don't care. I like them both. I hope they both win. Oh, okay. On the chair. Bang. Okay, he's made up for it. Anyway. He's annoyed at people getting this screen time. He wants to take his anger out on... You could pick anyone. For me, I'm going to pick Sami Zayn. Because I'm annoyed at the screen time Sami Zayn is getting. I like Sami Zayn, but this character they've got in playing is just weird. Like this kind of teacher role, like, oh, you're doing the wrong thing. Taking the moral high ground. I don't like it. So he goes after Sami Zayn, but you could choose anyone you want. He goes after Sami Zayn. 1 week. A start of Raw. He comes out. He's saying, Adam Pearce, I'm not going anywhere until I get my hands on Sami Zayn. I'm not going anywhere. Adam Pearce comes out and he says, sorry. Oh, I forgot a key point here. We're in Sami Zayn's hometown. We're in Sami Zayn's hometown. Well, we don't even have to be. We don't even have to be. You could use a hotel. So let's just use that. It's a hotel. Okay, so it's a hotel room or his house. Whichever you prefer. Whichever you prefer to imagine this going. So Karrion's like, okay. How long's this show? 2.5 hours? I can get to his... I'm going to use his house. I prefer house. He goes to his house. It says, right, we're in his hometown. He lives closer than 2.5 hours away. I'm going to go to his house. So, in a couple segments, so you go through a match, you go through a promo, something, it cuts back to Karrion. He's in the parking lot now. He's grabbing the cameraman. He's putting him into the passenger side. He's saying, come with me, come with me. He grabs him. He puts him in the passenger seat. And he starts to drive. I mean, it would be rigged like you see movies where there's a truck pulling the car, so you're not actually driving. So there's no risk. It's all safe. It's above board. Whatever. But he's cutting a promo to the cameraman as he's driving. He's saying, I'm getting to his house. I'm sick of him getting all this screen time. I'm taking it out of him. I'm getting to his house and the whole world is going to see what I'm going to do to him in front of his family. You keep cutting back to it. Keep cutting back to it. He's still driving, cutting a promo. You cut back to it in a couple more segments, then a couple more segments, and then at the end of the show, he arrives to Sami Zayn's house or hotel. He arrives, gets out the car. So throughout the entire show, you've been waiting to see what Karrion is going to do. Not only does it make Karrion Kross more interested and give him a storyline, it makes you watch the entire rest of the show, the rest of Raw. You have to see what he's going to do when he gets to Sami Zayn's house. You need to see what he's going to do when he gets there. So at the end of the show, he gets there. And what happens? Whatever you want. I have my ideas, but you could go anywhere you want with this. And anything you could think of would probably be good. But for me, I'd have him. He goes into the house. No one's there. He knocks. He's trying to be respectful. He knocks. No one's there. No one answers. He goes around. Oh my god. Straight on his bonnet on the fucking ladder. He ain't surviving that. He ain't making it to Sami Zayn's house. The only places he's going is to the local medical facility. Someone check on him. Sorry, this is distracting me. This is a good match, this is. I've been watching it in the background. LA Knight wins this surely. Anyway, he finds a way in through his house. Back door, windows open, anything. He's sneaking around. The lights are on, but no one's home. He's sneaking around. There's no one there, though. It's like kind of like a horror film. Like, oh, is he going to be around that corner? Is he going to be around the other corner? What's going to happen here? What is going to happen? I can't. Oh, it's a bit scary. You're on the edge of your seat. And then the lights go out. The lights go. I think LA Knight is about to win this match. Is he about to win? Karrion's getting up. LA Knight has two hands on the title. Get him then. Get him. Okay, he's won it. Bit of an anticlimactic ending. Could have just dragged him off, but LA Knight is champion. There you go. Bob's your uncle. The lights go out, and you're like, what's just happened? And then you hear a thud, or a glass shatters, or a thud, or something. And you kind of think, what's just happened? The lights are out, you can't see what's just happened. So you're left wondering, did Sami Zayn attack Karrion? Did Karrion attack Sami Zayn? Or is it someone else entirely? And then cameraman kind of stumbles his way to the front door, opens it, kind of runs out, gets in the car, drives off. So you've had this segment going throughout the entire show, captivating you, making you need to see the end of the show. Sorry. And then at the end of the show, you get this big kind of mysterious little segment. What's just happened? So now you need to watch next week to see what happens, to find out what happened. Oh my god, what just happened? Who attacked him? Maybe the CCTV footage, right? Night vision, anything. That would be so fun. That would be so entertaining and on the edge of your seat type stuff. Do you know how entertaining that would be? And that's just something I've come up with. I'm not a creative writer for the company. I'm just a fan. But Triple H says fans aren't allowed to critique though, so whatever. But that's just me. You could come up with something even better. Maybe, this match right now, Uncle Howdy, right? Maybe you do something with that. Maybe the CCTV footage shows Uncle Howdy, right? Or maybe when they're in the house, the lights go out, you hit the thud, the glass shatter, something, and then there's a little light in the background. The cameraman kind of slowly walks towards it, and it's like, what is that? What is that? Gets closer. It's Uncle Howdy. How did Uncle Howdy get into Sami Zayn's house? Why is he in his house? And then there's so many ways you could go. That's just one idea. That's just one. And that's just one storyline. That's one person he'd be in a feud with. That's one idea. Either way, Karrion Kross needs to be involved in fun storylines. He's not the type of character that needs big pay-per-view matches and titles. He's not that type of character. He doesn't need that. Karrion Kross just needs to be involved in a fun storyline that you can invest in. Character work. He doesn't need to have 5-star matches or anything like that. Just fun storylines with people who can bounce off of. He's had the Uncle Howdy kind of Wyatt Six feud, which ended very weird, pointless, didn't go anywhere. But he started something with Sami Zayn, he started something with AJ Styles, finish those. Have us do something fun. You've got Scarlett Bordeaux with him. You've got Scarlett with him. Have fun with that. There's so many things you could do with those two. Like maybe when Karrion goes to Sami Zayn's house, he's got Scarlett with him. Maybe she's the one that did it. Well, no, I don't know. I wouldn't. Oh my god. Did you just fucking see that? He just absolutely ragdolled him into the post. Alright. Don't know how realistic that was, but I fucking liked it. There's so many things you could do with Scarlett. Maybe. Here's another idea. Maybe Karrion. He's starting a show saying he's annoyed at Adam Pearce for giving all these people screen time and not him. So he starts the show saying, I'm going to get my hands on Adam Pearce before the show has ended. I need to talk to him. I need to get this frustration out. Goes to Adam Pearce's office. Doesn't answer. There's no one there. Cuts back to him in a couple of you go through to a match, to a promo, something. Cuts back to Karrion. Go to another match. Cuts back to Karrion. So throughout the show, again, same thing. Throughout the show, it makes you need to watch the rest of the show to see where this is going to go. So it ticks every box. And then eventually he finds a way into the office, and then Scarlett's in there. Maybe you could go two ways. You could go Scarlett is shaking Adam Pearce's hand. That leaves doubts in Karrion's head. Scarlett saying, oh, I just agreed. We just made a deal that you'd be booked better or something. But does Karrion believe that? Does he think Scarlett's betrayed him? Because he's paranoid. It's always fun to have a paranoid heel character. It's always fun if it's done correctly. So you could add that layer to his character, where he feels like everyone's against him. Even his own wife is against him. The company's against him. The wrestlers are against him. Trying to leave him off the show and not give him anything. To the point where he's now even doubting his own wife. Or maybe he breaks in and Scarlett's there, standing above Adam Pearce, looking down on him. Adam Pearce is cut open. He's got blood all over his face. What did Scarlett do to him? And why? Just something. But you could have so much fun with a character like Karrion Kross. Because Karrion, it wouldn't be difficult to book him either. Because Karrion would come up with all these ideas himself. Triple H likes to say, oh, we're more open to ideas now, and we listen more. We're more open to going in certain directions that the wrestlers want or think is the right way to go. Clearly not. Because you don't listen to Karrion and all his ideas he's got. You just say to Karrion, right, we want to put you in a feud with Sami Zayn. What ideas would you have? Or come back to us in a week with a bunch of ideas that we can go with. Ideas that you think would fit your character. And we'll work with you. Tell you what we like, tell you what we don't like. It would be that simple. And I know he'd come to them with so many good ideas. They just have to pick one of them. And his character would play it off perfectly. His social media work as well would play into it. It'd be so easy to book someone like Karrion Kross, but they're not going to. And that's the sad truth. They're not going to. They might give him a little push, so people go, wow, well, at least they're giving him that. So it kind of shuts people up, right? Well, at least they're giving him that. At least they put a US title on him, which is what they did with LA Knight, to shut people up. People complaining about LA Knight's booking. Oh, we put a US title on him. His booking got even worse with the title. That's what happened. His booking got even worse with the title. They might do that. But then it won't be long until he loses it. Back in catering. And then inevitably released. That's where it's going. 1, he's not related to The Rock. 2, he's not one of his favourites. He's not called Damian Priest. And 3, he got over on his own. Triple H doesn't like that. He wants all the credit for getting you over. He doesn't want you to get over on your own. He wants people to say, oh, Triple H cooked. He got him over. It's a joke. It's just not going to happen for Karrion in this company. I really don't think it is. It's one of those where the best thing for him, I mean, he's just lost to Uncle Howdy. Triple H, fuck you. How can you have him lose again? It's one of those where the best thing for him might just be to get out of that company. But hopefully you liked my little fantasy booking. Drop yours in the comments. See you in the next one.